Hello everyone, welcome to Homework Help. Please consider supporting the channel by becoming a member using the join button. In this video, we'll solve a related rates word problem. As per the problem, a ladder is 10 meters long and leans against a vertical wall. If the foot of the ladder is moving away at a rate of 2 meters per second and the foot is 6 meters away from the wall, find the rate of change of the top of the ladder that is moving down. The first step is to draw a diagram for this problem to understand what's given and what we need to find. As per the problem, a ladder is leaning against a vertical wall. Let's assume this is the vertical wall and this is the ladder. This ladder is 10 meters long. Let's assume distance x at a particular point in time. As per the problem, the foot of the ladder is moving away at a rate of 2 meters per second. That means the foot of the ladder is moving away from the wall at a rate of 2 meters per second. Therefore, dx over dt at that point in time is equal to 2 meters per second. This is a very important concept we need to understand to solve this type of problem. And dx over dt is equal to 2 meters per second at x equals 6 meters. Because as per the problem, the foot of the ladder is moving away at a rate of 2 meters per second and the foot is 6 meters away from the wall. We have to find the rate of change of the top of the ladder that is moving down. Let's assume at the time when the base of the ladder is x meters from the vertical wall, the top of the ladder is y meters above the ground. So we have to find dy over dt for this problem. There is another important concept we need to understand and memorize. Since the top of the ladder is moving in the downward direction, the value of y will decrease as time goes by. Therefore, the value of dy over dt should be a negative number. This is another important concept we need to understand to solve this type of problem. We can find dy over dt by analyzing the triangle formed by the ladder, the ground and the vertical wall. This is a right angle triangle. We can use Pythagorean theorem to write an equation for variables x and y. The Pythagorean theorem equation is in this equation C represents the length of the hypotenuse, A and B are the lengths of the other two sides of the right angle triangle. We can sub in A as x and B as y. We have to find dy over dt, so we can isolate y in this equation. We should subtract x squared from both sides. Next we can apply square root to both sides. When we apply square root, we get plus and minus cases. Since y represents the height of the top of the ladder, y cannot be a negative value because height cannot be negative. So we can ignore the negative case. So y is equal to square root of 100 minus x squared. We have to find the derivative of this equation to find dy over dt. In order to find the derivative, we should change the square root to rational exponent 1 over 2. Now we can find the derivative with respect to t. On the left side, the derivative of y with respect to t is dy over dt. On the right side, we have to use chain rule because this expression has the inner function 100 minus x squared and the outer function is the exponent half. As per chain rule, we start with the derivative of the outer function. We have to use power rule. We move the exponent half to the front of the term and subtract 1 from half times the derivative of the inner function 100 minus x squared. 100 is a constant, so its derivative is equal to 0. Next, we can find the derivative of x squared with respect to t. We can use chain rule. The inner function is x, the outer function is the exponent 2. As per chain rule, we start with the derivative of the outer function. We have to use power rule. We move the exponent 2 to the front of the term and subtract 1 from 2 in the exponent times the derivative of the inner function x. The derivative of x with respect to t is dx over dt. This is the derivative of the equation. Now we can simplify this equation. In the exponent, half minus 1 is equal to negative half. The exponent on x is 1. We do not have to write 1 as an exponent. We have to find dy over dt when dx over dt is 2 meters per second and x is equal to 6 meters. We can sub in these values in this equation. Six squared is 36. Negative 2 times 6 times 2 is equal to negative 24. Hundred minus 36 is 64. Next, we should move 64 to the denominator with 2 so that its exponent becomes positive. Sixty-four to the power half is equivalent to square root of 64, which is equal to 8. Two times 8 is 16, and it becomes the denominator of negative 24. Negative 24 over 16 can be reduced to negative 3 over 2. So dy over dt is equal to negative 3 over 2 or negative 1.5. The unit is meters per second. This should be the final answer for this problem. So these are the steps you have to keep in mind to solve a problem like this one. I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it, and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.